Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Valerie here. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. So today I'll be reacting to, of course, Gypsy Rose story. I feel like it's a never-ending story because, like, she and her ex-husband are always in the news for so many reasons. And guess what? Now she has come out to announce that she is pregnant. So let's go straight into the video on Sloan channel to react to it.
Rumors have been flying around for quite some time now. I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. All the things that I wanted to know.
Fans are concerned that Gypsy Rose is pregnant after leaving prison, divorcing her husband, and running back to her ex. Gypsy announces that she is pregnant with Ken's baby, and there are mixed reactions. So let's get into it. I don't know if I should be happy, if I should be worried, if I should be scared, because Gypsy Rose, our Chip, is pregnant. If a cat has not, Gypsy has 10, because she got out of prison and she was married, she's been divorced, she got back with her fiance, and now she's pregnant. She's done all of what everyone else wants to do within a couple of months. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned for this kid and for Gypsy, because she's gone through so many changes the last few months that...
And my question now is that, is she mentally sound? Like, after coming out of prison? Why do I feel now that, like, she had all this planned whilst, like, she was in prison, and then, like, it's something that she had planned, and now she is just doing what she wants to do. I mean, there's something fishy about all this because
now she's going to be experiencing changes with her body, and then she's going to have a freaking baby to take care of. Gypsy shared the exciting news in a video titled "I'm Pregnant, My Journey So Far" on her YouTube channel. Gypsy's now on YouTube. Hey, Chip. She shares that Ken and her are expecting their first child in January 2025, saying it wasn't planned at all and it was completely unexpected. She shared that she's 11 weeks pregnant, and I have a feeling she shared this to possibly clarify that the kid is not her ex-husband's Ryan Anderson. And I'm sure her ex-husband Ryan Anderson is feeling it right now.
My question is, so when she came out from prison, did she spend some time with Ryan before, like, going back to her ex guy? I mean, the man that she is now? Because well,
because he's
I
been
hope
all over
nothing more
social
comes
media
up.
talking about them, sharing tea on Gypsy, and now she's pregnant. So I know his feelings must be hurt.
When I first learned that I was pregnant, the first thing that I noticed was the cravings. So I craved orange juice. Orange juice was not something that, like, I craved on a daily basis before.
Go girl.
I started craving orange juice. I'm like, okay, well, guess I just want orange juice. I didn't think anything of it. And then, like, the next thing that I noticed was, like, the hunger, like an insatiable hunger.
Of course, you know you're pregnant.
Started eating everything.
Gypsy, that is too relatable because I crave everything as well, but I'm not pregnant. Either way, she started off by saying that this pregnancy was unexpected.
Yes, like, this is literally, like, we all know that when one is pregnant, like, they crave for different things. So does she really want us to know that, yeah, truly, like, she is pregnant? That's why she's telling us all this. Like, my idea, we know already. We know that pregnant women crave a lot of things. So
Though there are some, like, signs within her video that kind of suggest that she was working on her fertility, kind of like preparing to have a kid. So while she says this is unexpected, maybe it wasn't supposed to happen so soon, it does seem like she wanted to get pregnant by Ken, which I feel like she hasn't been able to live much of her life yet. So it's fascinating to me that she wants to, like, give up her independence already. Probably part of the trauma that she has from her mother, just having someone control her. She wants to have a man in her life like Ken. She has to, and now she's gonna have this baby to her as well.
I missed my period, And I didn't think anything of it because I had seen my OBGYN and I had tested my fertility. And she's like, we're probably going to put you on fertility meds or at least something to make you ovulate because you're not ovulating on a regular. And I missed my period. I thought I was just having issues with the ovulation.
Now, of course, pregnancy is a complicated thing. I don't even know what to add to that because I don't understand it. But, I mean, of course, we want Gypsy to be doing her best. Though it does seem like this pregnancy isn't easy for her because she goes on to explain a little bit of the symptoms that she's experiencing.
I had texted with Ken, and he's like, have you taken a pregnancy test? And I'm like, I don't think I'm pregnant. I don't think it's that. And then I had taken a test, and it turned out.
I like how Ken is the one to suggest it. It makes me assume that he kind of knew what he was doing. Like, maybe he knew that one moment. It probably did a little bit more than just, than just intimacy. But
Positive. I had experienced crazy mood swings for Ken. If he breathes wrong, I am. I've been actually very blessed to not have major morning sickness. I'm always tired and sleepy, and the baby looks healthy, happy.
Not Gypsy talking about her mood swings, which is normal for someone who's pregnant, but she is still a convicted murderer. So for someone who has a crime,
where is that how she looks? What happened to her that now she looks thick?
For breathing the wrong way. Later in the video, Gypsy addresses some of the concerns that she's heard from her followers, saying, I know that there's going to be people who feel like I'm not ready to be a mother, and I don't know if anyone's really ready to be a mother.
There are going to be people that feel like I'm not ready to be a mother, and I don't know if anyone's really ready to become a mother. I don't know anybody that said, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing this, you know. I think in my experience, everybody that I've ever talked to, they're like, it just happened. I feel a shift in myself. When I found out that I was pregnant, none of anything else mattered.
Wow.
The drama on social media.
She's truly pregnant,
all that
guys.
matters is making sure that I'm healthy, the baby's healthy, my relationship with Ken is
That's good to
healthy,
know.
and we are moving forward in a positive way. Suddenly, it's not about you.
Now, of course, motherhood is a really triggering thing for Gypsy. I mean, her own mother had put her through hell, you know, the Munchausen syndrome, and forced her into these surgeries and things that no child should ever endure. So I think Gypsy is, you know, kind of contemplating to herself how she's going to be as a mother. I mean, I don't think she'll be anything like her own mom, but I think she's scared of that relationship because it's all she's ever known. She got emotional at the opportunity of being a loving mother, saying, all the things I want as a mother, I'm going to give to this baby. She added, I'm a mother now, I'm happy, I just want to be a good mother for my child.
That's so emotional.
Everything my mother wasn't. Which is actually like kind of gets me emotional reading that because it is like kind of a full circle moment. Like she's kind of revisiting her trauma in a different way. One thing she says she isn't worried about is hurting her children the way her mother Dee hurt her, forcing Gypsy into numerous medical procedures that she never needed. Gypsy said, whenever someone says,
something just came into my head. I'm just hoping so much that she doesn't make the mistake of like doing what like her mother did to her child, because if she does, then probably
I think that because of what you went through, you're going to do that to your kids. I say, you know what? Absolutely not. She says, I have learned what not to do. I have no concerns about my parenting when it comes to that. And I actually fully believe her. I mean, I do absolutely believe that, you know, Gypsy is a victim when it comes to her mother and what her mother had put her through. And it seems like Gypsy is like a little bit more like normal than what we would expect. I don't think she has that in her.
Well, let's hope so.
You protect and love, you take care of, and all of the things that I wished I could have had when I was little. All the things that I wanted in a mother, I want to give this baby. And I just want to be a good mother for my child.
Is that how she talks? Because the way she's talking, I don't know why it feels like it's like a pretense. Like she's pretending. I don't know why.
Talk about the future for him and I. We both grew up in broken homes. I grew up without a father pretty much. And I think we both agree that neither one of us wants our child to be in that kind of a situation. Whatever we face, we'll face it together.
It's heartbreaking to watch her get emotional and to understand her story. I mean, we're starting to build this kind of bond with Gypsy. We watched her go through her trial, go through prison,
Yeah,
and now
the
she's living her life
horror.
on Lifetime. And I am curious to see whether they're going to cover this pregnancy on the
Mm-hmm.
show. Here's a post she made to announce their baby. As you can see, they did a little photo shoot. It's so like basic, like, suburbia photo shoot, but I kind of love this for her. It looks like Gypsy has even shared a link to her registry, so if you want to buy Ken and Jip a baby gift, you can. Because Gypsy had posted her registry, a lot of her fans jumped in and bought her gifts, so her baby is going to be spoiled. Here's a
Oh,
little screen recording of the registry, and looks like
wow.
we've got a little Star Wars toy. She's got a little like
Did
cradle
you make the
thingy. So
babies with
yeah,
them?
everyone has gone here and bought everything that she could have wanted. So looks like Gypsy is set up for success when it comes to motherhood. I do have some concerns
Wow.
for Ken as a father, especially because he left Gypsy so abruptly. When they were engaged and she was in prison, he couldn't handle all of the public attention. So it makes me question whether he can handle it now that Gypsy's a celebrity. Gypsy said that Ken and I reconnected as
Mm-hmm.
friends. It wasn't like a jump out of a marriage and then let's meet up with you and boom, we're in a relationship, even though it seems that way. She said, we had a friendship for the longest time. He was in a relationship. I was with Ryan. After Gypsy's marriage to Ryan fell apart, Gypsy told people that Ken is who she turned to. Quote, it wasn't until I knew my marriage was over that I was like, I would like to see you and hang out because we never got to hang out before I was in prison. So it must be a very different experience. I mean, she is pregnant, so you guys can tell it's very different in prison.
I'm not divorced yet. We still have till October for the divorce to be final. Actually, we have till this month. At the end of this month.
So wait a minute. So Gypsy and Ryan had not even divorced yet. That just came into mind. They had not divorced, and then she's pregnant for another man. Wow. But like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Process. The latest episode of our show. Woo, was it interesting?
Poor Ryan, I'm sure he's not feeling great right now, especially when Gypsy is so obsessed with Ken, saying that he's her first love. Now he's going to be the father of
I feel for Ryan,
her
honestly.
child, and it seemed like
Oh.
Ryan was just like a filler, like a void that she kept around for a while. Though it does look like Christy, Gypsy's stepmother, is taking some of the blame and apologizing to Ryan, saying it's all my fault, I'll take the blame, I wanted them back together, I made that happen, so put the heat on me. Which actually, Christy's a real one, her stepmother, because she is down to, you could blame her, she'll take the heat, she's like, I'll do whatever, I'm doing what I want to do, and she's standing her ground, and she felt like Ken was the better man, so she took it into her own hands. Christy said that Gypsy will finally get her happily ever after. Ken's moving to New Orleans to be with her soon. He found a place. Gypsy's so excited to have him closer. A love like theirs comes once in a lifetime. Wow, that's a big claim. And maybe they do have that true love.
That's good
Great
to
for
know.
Gypsy and great for Ken. Though I do want to see what Ryan Anderson is going to respond when it comes down to this. I mean, are we sure that it's Ken's baby? That's what I'm questioning because, I mean, Gypsy even spoke of having unprotected sex with Ryan, talking about Plan B. Is there a world where she could potentially be pregnant by her husband? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Oh
stop
yeah.
the story and get the morning after. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's never going to be a perfect timing,
It could be possible.
but
It could be for Ryan.
timing.
Yeah, and I think right now it's wrong timing.
She's definitely opening up to me a lot more with her relationship and her sex life. Like, it's her sister talk, it's girl talk, and I'm like, glad she comes to me with these things.
I know in the big picture, Ryan and I want a family, but right now it's just not wrong timing. It's just not gonna work out for us. And also, it wouldn't be fair to the child either.
Ryan has to be irritated because in the show he got upset when he learned that Gypsy had a baby, which I think that's like her choice, her body, like whatever. I mean, do you really need a baby right now?
Yeah.
Ryan wanted to have this life with her, and he probably feels like Ken just ripped it up from under him.
So I know that Ryan, part of him, is probably gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
it was a missed opportunity. What happens if you're pregnant? Knows that he wants a child. He said, "You had to do that on camera?" Question mark. I will pull out from now on.
No, I'm just waiting on how Ryan is going to reply her. Now, but things are like this.
Well, from now on, you should have been doing that all the time.
We want to have a family in the big picture of things, but we're not ready. There's a lot of roadblocks that we're having to face right now.
Can you guys imagine Ryan texting someone? Oh God, Ryan! I can't believe like that. He was even. Ryan says, "I'm just experiencing things as they come. I'm still in reflection and processing though. Shit, well, he's got a lot of process now. A lot has happened. It's hard to wrap my head around a lot of the things that have happened because I mean, when I say I'm blindsided, I really am blindsided. Which makes me question whether Gypsy gave Ryan a heads up that she was going to announce this news.
Breakups are hard. Anybody knows that breakups are hard. Move on, quit talking about her. I'm obsessed. No, I'm just thinking of things in my life. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Like, yeah, like I don't know that. You know?
Now,
I think it's good to know. I think the best thing to do is to just like think about himself.
Because I'm sure he's not feeling too great, and a lot of fans are running over there to show him support. This person writes, I think he knew she was going to announce her pregnancy today, and I'm sure he's completely broken.
What a bot.
Wow. She's been with 2 whole people. Crazy.
Such a bot.
2 whole people.
2 whole people since I've been out of prison.
Yeah.
Just when you think the situation could get messier, it does. It gets so much messier, but I love following it, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Some of you guys are like, I'm calling CPS. Well, the baby's not even born yet, okay? Give me a break. But I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Honestly, guys, I think Gypsy is just not ready mentally for a baby. I don't know why, but I'm into her conversation. The way I don't think she's mentally ready, and I'm wondering the kind of drama they're going to have. Looking at the whole, her past with Kane, how Kane left her, and now she's pregnant for Kane, and she has not even divorced Ryan yet, and then she's pregnant with another man's child. Damn, this is just insane. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.